Hello bookworms! Today I'm here to do the Bookish Love Tag. This tag was created by Julia of Novel Noise, but I was tagged by Tiffany from About to Read, and I was really excited about it because this is like the perfect tag to do for Valentine's Day, and it is definitely a way for me to actually do a tag on time. So I'm like pretty proud that I was only tagged a few days ago and I'm actually like filming it now and it's gonna be up in a timely manner, so go me. But thank you, Tiffany, for tagging me, so I'm really excited to do this one. Question 1 is your 3 book boyfriends. So if I had to pick 3 book boyfriends, some of these won't come as much of a surprise to anyone because I do mention them sometimes, but my first book boyfriend is a teen from Anna and the French Kiss. I just really love him. I love him and Anna together, so I would actually feel bad like if he were my actual book boyfriend because I really just want him to be with Anna, but I love him so much. My next book boyfriend would be Trevor from Pivot Point. I read this book recently and I adored it and I fell deeply in love with Trevor. I really love him and I just want him and Addie to be together like all the time. Like the same thing with them. They're like just such, oh, I love them. Love them. And then my third book boyfriend would have to be Thorn from the Lunar Chronicles. I really love Thorn. He is a really like interesting guy. He just is like so charming and he's not like typically the kind of guy that I would really go for at all because he seems much more like a player type person, but I think he's really adorable with Cress and you can tell that like he just hasn't found the right woman yet and that's kind of why he is the way he is, but he is just so funny and he would be so entertaining to have around all the time. The next question is 3 OTPs. So for this, I'm actually going to start with the same book of Cress because Cress and Thorn are definitely one of my top OTPs. I love them together. I think that they complement each other really nicely and they're just like the quirkiest, most adorable couple in the world. And I haven't read the Stars Above epilogue yet, but I'm really hoping that they're the couple that gets married, so just crossing my fingers for that. My next OTP would be Simon and Baz from Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. This is the fanfic that Kath wrote and the two of them just have such great chemistry together. I love them, like they care about each other so much and I just love the way that their relationship forms because it's very like they don't like each other at first, but then like really they love each other and it's just so satisfying. Like I just love them. And then my final OTP is kind of an unconventional answer, and that is Blue and all of the Raven Boys, and even just like the Raven Boys with each other because they are such a great group. Like the love that they all feel for one another despite their flaws is so inspiring and I just really I just love reading about them and I love seeing their relationship and not even like, they're not the kind of people that like talk about how much they love each other all the time, but they're the kind of people where like you can just see from their actions like how deep their love goes and it's so great. The next question is favorite first kiss, and for that I'm also gonna go with Anna and 18 because their first kiss was like fireworks exploding and I loved it and it's one of my favorite first kisses in a book ever. Next is what couple had the greatest sexual tension, and for that I have to choose Mia and Ethan from Boomerang, which is a book that I am currently in the middle of reading. They have a one-night stand in the first chapter and then find out that they're actually working at they're starting an internship at the same place and they find out that they're competing for a job at the end of that internship. And on top of that, the company has a no strings attached policy, so they're not allowed to date any coworkers, but there's like major chemistry between the two of them. So just everything that they do, like every time they interact, it's just like laced with tension. It's really crazy and I am like really looking forward to seeing how this one ends. Next is on Valentine's Day, which couple would go to a fancy restaurant? And for that one I would have to choose America and Prince Maxon because America just loves eating, so I feel like she would love to go anywhere where there's going to be great food, and the fact that Maxon is a royal person, I think that he would take America to a fancy place, and I think that I could just totally see them going out and dressing up and all that jazz. Next is on Valentine's Day, which couple would have a quiet picnic and walk on the beach? And for that, I would definitely choose Cricket and Zach from the Nantucket Blue, Nantucket Red series. This series takes place on Nantucket, which is a very beachy island, so it would be very fitting for the two of them to spend their time doing that. I think that I can just like absolutely see that because they're both very beachy people. Or alternate answer, I just read Summer of Sloan, and Sloan and Finn would like without a doubt do that as well because their story takes place in Hawaii, so that is also another cute one, but I don't have the arc anymore because I sent it back to Andy. She was thankful enough to lend it to me, but I'll just insert a photo there. It comes out on May 3rd and you should order it because it was a really good book. Next is on Valentine's Day, which couple would stay at home and watch Netflix? And for that, would be picking another Rainbow Rowell couple, and that is Kath and Levi. Kath is like the biggest homebody ever, and she has definitely captured Levi's heart, so I feel like he would want to do whatever she would want to do, and I could just see her wanting to stay home and just spend time like the two of them together. So definitely them for this one, like no question. Next is on Valentine's Day, which couple would go dancing? For that, I would definitely choose Lola and Cricket from Lola and the Boy Next Door. Lola is like wild and crazy, and she loves going to concerts and going out and just like being her and being wild and like doing whatever she feels like doing in the moment. She's totally like a free spirit, so I could definitely see her wanting to go out dancing. The next one is what couple do you want to get together? And for that, I'm going to choose a series that is unfinished because I don't know if they're going to end up together, but I really want Feyre to get together with Rhysand because there is something happening there. Like, I love him so much, and I don't want to ruin anything that happens in this, but whew, that is a thing I am looking forward to in the next book. Next is what couple do you hate that everyone else loves? So I don't know if everybody else loves this couple, but if Avery ends up with Stellan, I'm gonna be really, really upset because he's terrible, and I feel like there was no need for there to be a love triangle in this book. Like, if it weren't for the love triangle in this book, I would have given it a higher rating on Goodreads because it is interesting and it does have a really fun setting, and you do get to tour a lot of Europe, which is really cool. But I just like cannot stand Stellan, and he like Avery should not even have ever considered him as a love interest. Like the whole book she's like, I hate him, he's so rude, he's so whatever, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh my god, do I like Stellan or do I like this other guy who's been nice to me for so long? And I'm like, what when did this happen? But the second book of this is coming out soon. I'm looking forward to that one, and like I said, I'm gonna be mad if she has any feelings for Stellan in it. She needs to like get over those immediately. So those are all my answers for the Bookish Love Tag. Thank you again, Tiffany, for tagging me. I had a really fun time doing this one, and if you don't subscribe to Tiffany, you should, because she is really great and she talks about a lot of books that I don't see other people talking about, a lot of YA books, so I really, really enjoy watching her channel and just seeing all of her book hauls and wrap-ups. I will leave a link to her channel down below so that you can go and subscribe. I will also be tagging a few other people to do this one. Who should I tag? I kind of want to tag people that I never really tag. I'm going to tag Emma from Emma Books because I just met her recently and she was like super nice in real life and I like her a lot, so I tag her. I'm also going to tag Sarah from Sarah Without an H. She is like hilarious and I just love watching her videos, so I'm all for any other opportunity for her to film a new video for my own entertainment. And finally, I'm going to tag Sam from Thoughts on Tomes because I really, really love her channel too. So I will leave a link to all three of those down below, and I will see you guys soon with a new video.